So, any of you that were around for my old channel can probably agree that there was a lot of filler in the Mallow 45 and ATL Spade 45 days. Of course, ATL Spade, that channel is not around anymore, but I definitely remember that there was plenty of filler on that channel. And by filler, I mean stuff like random commentaries in VPs. Like I think I have a video called some laid back SOS shopping on Mallow 45 that is just me and Sperry just doing some random SOS shopping in some Toons United district. And it's videos like that. They're filler because they don't really contribute anything. It's just that kind of video is just me fooling around, just playing the game, but not, you know, adding anything constructive to it. It's just us just goofing around, not talking about anything in particular. And that was a lot of my old channel. I mean, of course, I had my rants and discussions, but they for every rant and discussion video I had, there were probably two filler videos. And another filler was the Mallow 45 Q&A stuff. That was filler. You won't be seeing any more of those because actually I don't know. If I ever come back with a Q&A thing, it will be a lot less frequent because there was a point in time that I kind of relied on those Q&A videos too much when I didn't have a video of substance to upload. I would just do a Q&A, and I did way too many of those Q&As, and if I do those again, then they will be way less frequent because I made far too many of them and they were all filler, didn't really contribute anything. And then the game footage, of course. Like I said, there was the laid back SOS shopping, and then the solos, even though they're not all on there anymore, I redid solos and uploaded them, even though I already had solos on the channel. Like, there were multiple, at one point, there were so many VP solos, and none of them really contributed anything new. It's not like they were like one laugh solos. I think right now I have a VP solo with Master Milton. I only have one with Master Milton. I used to have two or three though, which didn't make any sense. I have one that's a 58 laugh solo, which is from Toontown Online, and at the time that was a pretty cool video because that video I became the lowest tune to ever solo the VP. But I'm not the lowest tune anymore because Ubers have done it. I think 34 Laugh Ubers have done it, so I'm not the lowest anymore. But at the time, I was the lowest, so that was really cool. And then another one is I have a VP solo from Toontown Infinite. And I also have, I think, either a 56 or a 57 laugh solo that was on Marks before he became Spade. So I had a lot of solo VPs, and it was just a bunch of filler. I just uploaded those because I had nothing else to upload, and that was not good. And any gameplay videos you see from me on this channel, I'll try to make them as fresh as possible. But see, that's not going to be easy because this game, Toontown as a game, is just so small and there's so little to do compared to other MMOs that making fresh gameplay content is going to be really difficult. But I'll try to come up with something, original. If I ever do solos on this channel, which I'm I'm pretty sure I will just have something to do, but if I ever do solos, I'll try to mix it up as much as possible. I don't think I'll do one laugh solos just because again that's been done before. And honestly, I'm not trying to bash people for doing one laugh solos. It does take skill. It does take skill. The final round, it does take skill, and the cog round, it takes a lot of presence of mind. You have to make sure that what you're doing is the right move because if you slip up and do your math wrong or whatever, then you're gonna die. But the cog rounds for one lap solos, I mean, you can't really deny it. It is really just spamming rewards, and I don't know. I don't want to do one lap solos because if I do a solo, I want all of it to be challenging, which I don't know. That'll be a hard subject because if I do a one lap solo, the cogs are easy and the final round is hard, and if I try to do it differently, I'll probably try to make the cog round hard, but if it's on a one lap solo, the final round is easy by default. So I don't know how I'm going to go about making interesting solos, but I'll try. I will get back to you guys on that, and we will just have a good time. Other than that, I don't know what kind of gameplay videos you guys will be seeing from me. I'll tell you straight up that this channel will mostly be discussion videos because, like I said, as far as gameplay content goes, there's not much that hasn't been done before. Except there was this 10 gags solo factory that looked interesting that I don't remember who uploaded. It was either Mega Snoop or Gag Strategist. I don't remember who, but I don't watch either of their content. It's not my cup of tea. Nothing against them, but I heard about it from Sperry, and then I think I just glanced at it for a second, and I was just thinking, wow, that actually looks pretty cool. So, maybe I'll take that concept and expand upon it because I don't know, Solo Factory. I don't know, maybe I'll try something else and tinker with the amount of gags. Who knows? But that gag strategy from Mega Snoop, that's definitely a cool concept, and that's definitely stuff I like to see. Original content in the Toontown community that can provide a new challenge. But yeah, other than that, gameplay videos will be kind of scarce on this channel. This will mostly be a channel to talk about stuff because I think there is still stuff to talk about on the game, especially now since the game is under new management and there will be changes and new stuff to talk about. So that's why I feel confident in making this channel because, for Toontown Online, at the end of its lifespan, it was, stuff to talk about was becoming very scarce because the game was not changing at all. And if you remember Frizzy Dog and Pop, that man uploaded so many videos on Toontown Online. He talked about so much. I don't know if there's a single thing that he didn't cover for that game. But now we have Toontown Rewritten and more stuff to talk about. So hopefully that will continue to be the case because I want stuff to talk about. I don't want to run out of stuff to talk about because I do enjoy making these videos. And I probably won't upload the same type of video twice. So if you see a solo VP from me, that's the only one you'll see. Same goes for any of the other solo bosses. And 4-man VPs and whatnot, I probably won't be uploading any of those because they're kind of snooze fests. I mean, I don't really think 4-mans are especially challenging. Unless, again, if you put some restrictions on yourself. That's the only way I'll upload 4-mans, if we restrict ourselves to make it more challenging. Back in Toontown Online, there's a video. I think it's on my channel and it's on Frizzy's channel. And both of them, it's just background footage while we rant about something. It's me, Frizzy, and some other people. I don't remember the other people in that, doing a 6-man VP and the highest gag we could carry was level 5. And it was fun. It was pretty challenging, except, of course, with the final round. But that was definitely a really fun run. And I might try to do something like that, recreate that. Maybe instead of a 6-man, do a 4-man VP with only level 5 gags. That would actually be brutal. But who knows? You might see something like that from us. And I'll be trying my best to provide you guys with some interesting gameplay content because I didn't really pay any mind to that sort of thing on Mallow 45. I basically just, oh, we're doing a 4-man VP? Okay, I guess I'll record it, even though I already have a ton of those on my channel, and these guys already have a ton of those on their channels, so I won't be doing that sort of thing anymore. I will try to provide cool, fresh, interesting content instead of just doing Randy 4-man VPs with no restrictions and whatnot. And then the solos, I'm still, like I said, I'm still on the fence about, because even though I did do all the solos on my old channel, the only videos that are still actually there are VP solos, so I might do the other solos just to have a record of them, just so I can see myself doing them and people can know that I did them and whatnot. So you might see those, and oh boy, I'm not looking forward to the CEO solo if I ever do that though, because if I ever do solos by default, I'm not using any little old man because busted, and the only Toontent Cosmos I'm using are the ones that last one turn. I'm not using any of this new broken stuff in any of my solos because I want at least a little bit of a challenge. I want to have to think a little bit instead of use those broken cards. Now Bessie, if it's a regular a regular Joe solo, then I'll probably use Bessie just because she was around in the old game. But if I do any restricted solos, probably one of the first orders of business is to not let myself use any Bessie. But that's for another day. And lastly, I want you guys to go down in the comments and just tell me if there's any kind of gameplay content you would like to see, because like I said, this channel I will mostly just be me talking and some gameplay videos as I come up with ideas for them, and I would appreciate it if you guys helped me out with that. If you gave me some cool ideas or some ideas that you came up with and whatnot, that would be cool. And if I end up using one of your ideas, you will get full credit in the description of the video and in the video itself, and everybody will be happy. But until then, I just wanted to fill you guys in on some plans I have and what you can expect from this channel going into the future. So that's it from me for now. I will see you guys next time.